Today, we will go through when to use git merge and git rebase with detailed comparison. We'll break down the key differences between these git commands and when to use each for our workflow. If you've ever worked on a git project with a bunch of branches, you've probably had to figure out how to get changes from a feature branch back into the main branch, or keep your feature branch up to date with the main branch. Git merge and git rebase are both used to integrate changes from one branch into another, but they do so in different ways, which can impact the commit history and how the branches are combined. Here's a detailed comparison. What is git merge? Git merge is a command that combines changes from two or more branches into a single branch. Purpose: integrates changes from one branch into another by creating a new merge commit that combines the history of both branches. How it works: when you run git merge, Git takes the histories of both branches and creates a new commit that merges the differences. The history of the original branches is preserved, and a merge commit is added to show where the branches merged. Git merge pros and cons and use case. Git merge is suitable when you want to retain the history of both branches and see when a merge occurred. Pros: maintains a complete history of both branches. Easier to track when and why branches were merged. Cons: can lead to a more complex history with many merge commits if frequently merging between branches. What is git rebase? Git rebase is a command that allows you to modify a series of commits in a repository, including reordering, editing, or squashing them together. Purpose: integrates changes by moving or rebasing commits from one branch on top of another, creating a linear history. How it works: when you run git rebase, Git takes the commits from one branch and replace them on top of another branch. The commits from the source branch are rebased onto the target branch, changing their base and creating a new commit history. Git rebase pros and cons and use case. Git rebase is suitable when you want to maintain a clean, linear history without merge commits, as if the changes were directly made on top of the target branch. Pros: creates a cleaner, linear history without merge commits. Useful for keeping a feature branch up to date with the latest changes from the base branch. Cons: rewrites commit history, which can cause problems if the branch has already been shared with others, can lead to conflicts. More difficult to track when and where branches diverged and were reintegrated. What is squash merge? How to use with git rebase and git merge? A squash merge in Git is a way to combine all the commits from a feature branch into a single commit when merging it into the main branch. This helps keep the commit history clean and linear. Here's how you can use it with both git rebase and git merge. Using git merge with squash merge. Step 1: check out to the base branch. Make sure you are on the branch you want to merge into. Step 2: perform the squash merge. Use the git merge squash command followed by the feature branch name. Step 3: commit the changes. Finally, commit the changes with a message. Using git rebase with squash. 1: check out to the feature branch. Switch to the branch containing the commits you want to squash. To start an interactive rebase, use the git rebase I command followed by the number of commits you want to squash. 3: replace pick with squash. In the interactive rebase editor, replace pick with squash or fix up for the commits you want to combine. 4: save and exit. Save the changes and exit the editor. Key differences of git merge and git rebase. History. Git merge keeps both branch histories and creates a merge commit. Git rebase rewrites history to create a linear sequence. Commit structure. Git merge adds a new merge commit. Git rebase moves commits from one branch to the new base. Conflicts. Git merge can occur during the merge process. Git rebase can occur during the rebase if commits conflict with changes in the base branch. When to use? Git merge use when preserving the history is important or merging branches like main into feature branches. Git rebase use when you want a clean history or to integrate recent changes from main into a feature branch before merging. Impact on shared repositories. Git merge safe to use on shared branches. Git rebase should avoid rebasing branches that others are using, as it changes commit IDs. How can Git rebase and Git merge be used together? Let us take an example. If we have a project which consists of a master branch with 3 commits as 1, 2, 3, and 2 feature branches with commits A, B on feature branch 1 and commits C, D on feature branch 2, which is depicted in below figure. Let us assume that developer A is working on feature branch 1. To experiment with the code, he creates another branch. Feature branch 2 does some changes in it and finalizes it with commits C and D. He does not want anyone to know about his private branch because it's unnecessary. So, he can rebase feature 2 on feature 1. Now he can finally merge feature 1 branch on master, resulting in the below diagram. This is how the final log will look like to other developers. They can only see commits being made on feature branch 1, which was then finally merged on the master branch with commit 4. Which one should you choose? Use Git merge if? Use Git merge for a complete history and when collaborating with others. When both branches are visible to other developers and a clear history is important. Use Git rebase if. Use Git rebase for a clean history before merging, but avoid it on public shared branches. Use Git rebase for private branches where a clean history is preferred, but others won't need to see the commit history. Like and follow for more quick tech breakdowns.